there's a lot of deeper issues that no one is really talking about. And so something to really think about is the way you were brought up and the way your mom and dad or whoever raised you did or did not set you up for success in health and fitness. If you're getting your nails done from Asians, you have a budget. If you're buying $300 weaves, you have a budget to eat healthy and to work out. If you live in a lower income area, you might be living in a food desert, which is a big factor. So now, gym memberships, personal trainers, fitness classes, and all of that stuff you can find for really cheap or free. So that shouldn't be a factor at all. But food, I do understand sometimes it can get pricey. In a lot of households of color, it's just not really talked about too much. I'm talking about the topic of health and fitness or weight or healthy eating. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Blossom, helping you to slowly unfold and bloom like a flower, helping you to have long-term success with health and fitness. This is a big factor. This is a big factor, and I see that this was a big factor for me and still is, because I get stressed, especially right now. I'm filming this video during the COVID-19 thing that's going on in the world, and George Floyd was just killed by a police officer, and the black community is in an uproar. So, it's a very, very, very stressful time for me. And I've noticed that my body is holding on to water weight, and I have some extra fat in my lower stomach area. And I know that's because of stress and because of the hormone cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and it is linked to increase of belly fat. Stress is a really big thing for the black community, especially black women. And when you're on a health and fitness journey, it's really important to factor in how you're going to take care of stress management and what you're going to do physically to really manage stress, because it's a big factor in our community. We have other stresses that no one else has, and so that underlying stress that's in our body, we should learn how to address it on a daily basis. Some things that I just recently started doing within the last few years is journaling a lot and meditation. I also pray. Everybody doesn't pray. You don't have to be religious to pray. I'm not religious, but I pray. Those three things are the main things that really help me. Also, yoga helps me a lot. And yeah, so stress is one of many factors that I think can make it more of a struggle for black women to lose weight and eat healthy. But we just have to find ways around that. We have to find ways to manage stress. I'm sure I'll be doing a video on that pretty soon. If you check out my George Floyd playlist or my mental health talk therapy playlist, where I talked about what's going on in the black community as far as George Floyd and everything is concerned, the third video in that series, I do go into stress. I go into the stress hormone cortisol. I go into some solutions for that and just my feelings around. Yeah, so stress is a big factor and something that you should be looking to address when you are on a health and fitness journey. Okay, this point is valid, and it's that black women and women of color struggle with weight loss and healthy eating because it's not easy. Okay, it seems like a duh, it's not easy, but it's actually not easy. A lot of people are struggling with losing weight and eating right, not just women of color, not just black women. So it's okay. A lot of people are struggling with this. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not always easy to pick the right thing to eat. It's not always easy to get up and go to the gym. So, I mean, that's just something to think about. Like, this is not gonna be a walk in the park. This is something that you're gonna have to work hard for. This is something that takes hard work. This is something that usually takes a little bit of time to get right. And this is something that you're going to have to put a good amount of effort into to get the result that you want to get. So just factor that in. Like, it's not easy and it's gonna take some hard work. Y'all not gonna like this one. Y'all really not gonna like this one. Let me take a sip. Child, y'all not gonna like this one. Okay, some of you are struggling on your health and fitness journey. Some of you are struggling to lose weight and eat healthy because you are in denial and you are lying. Okay, what do I mean? Because I work in health and fitness, and because health and fitness has been a thread throughout my whole life as something that people can just say about me or identify in me. I've always been into exercise. I've always been into healthy eating since high school on some level. And so when people talk to me, they tend to say certain things. And I've just noticed that I see and hear a lot of black women in particular either lying or being in denial about what they are actually doing. Like, people will tell me, oh, I eat this and I eat that, or oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, or oh, I'm plant-based, and then I see you at the fish place like fish is not vegan. Or somebody will tell me like, oh, I'm vegan, or oh, I'm doing this, or oh, I eat so many fruits and vegetables. Like, they'll just exaggerate the truth, but you know, it's really a lie, and you're not lying to me, or you're not lying to the person who you're talking to, or you're not lying to your spouse or your friends about how you're doing this and you're doing that, and you've tried everything to lose weight. Oh my God, it's so hard. I've tried everything.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You lying, sis. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself, because you ain't you ain't lying to us. You lying to yourself. You're doing that to yourself. That is hurting you. So I see a lot of black women just flat out lying and being in denial about what they're actually doing, the energy that it's going to take to get the result that they want, and what they're not doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're not doing. You actually know. And if you're in denial about some things, you might need to work with a coach. I'm a health and fitness coach. If you want one-on-one coaching and you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, send me a DM message on Instagram and we can have a consultation and see if I would be a right fit for you as a health coach. But for the denial part, you might need someone externally to help you to work through that and see what you're actually doing or not doing. And so those are some reasons that black women might be struggling with weight loss and healthy eating. There are so many more that I will go through in videos on this channel. Part 3 is going to be the most important video in this series. This is where I'm going to break down some deep stuff, or I'm going to like touch on the surface of some deep things that I am writing about in my new book that will be out by the end of the summer. So I'm going to go into those things in part 3. I absolutely love you guys. Slowly unfold and bloom like a flower. Slowly unfold, okay? Don't force yourself to do anything too quickly. You want to have long-term success. I believe in you, and I will see you in the next video. And this part 3 is the most important part of this series, because this is where I'm going to break things down that don't directly relate to eating or exercise. I'm about to give you the game. If you get these 3 points, okay, let's talk. Why black women are struggling with weight loss and eating healthy. The number one reason. One of the number one reasons, one of the main